What's up, YouTubers? Apologies for this Q&A edition being late. Had a long day yesterday and really couldn't get this out. But hey, better late than ever. So this is your boy, Dalyxman, and you are watching Dalyxman's Q&A Corner every Wednesday, or in this case, every Thursday. I will be answering your questions in under 15 minutes. If you have a question for me to answer, leave it on my Ask FM page, and I will get to it, if you're lucky, in a future Q&A video. So with that said, let's get started. What would your reaction be if Dean Ambrose and AJ Lee became a couple? That would be one crazy relationship. Emphasis on the word crazy. You know what I'm saying? That would just be all kinds of wacky. I would like to see it, just so I can see how crazy it would be, because I can't even describe how crazy it would be. It would be kind of just, wow, so out there. How would you feel if Adam Rose returned to NXT exclusively? You know what? Personally, I haven't been a fan, overall, of how he's been booked on Raw and SmackDown. They featured him in some wacky, stupid segments. And when I read these reports on Vince McMahon and Kevin Dunn giving up on Adam Rose, I look at that and go, but how can you blame him when the material he's been given has been pretty freaking terrible? Did some type of infomercial on the movie, I forgot the name of it. It was that scary movie where you look into the mirror and it was possessed, whatever. It was stupid. And then he did some Subway infomercial on the show, and you wonder why these guys can't get over. Sometimes it's not the talent. It's the material that's terrible, and you're asking these wrestlers to go out there and make gold out of terrible material. The creative process has to be there as well. You can't let these guys go out there and fly by the seat of their pants and then get mad at them when they don't get over with crappy material. Adam Rose is just a victim of that, and quite frankly, if he does go back down to NXT, I would prefer it, because at least he's over there, at least he's appreciated there. At least he gets good material there where he can at least look remotely credible. Here on Raw, SmackDown, he's a joke. He's the next Santino Marella, and that's bad. And Santino is another case, because Santino used to be one of my favorite characters. And then they stuck him with this crappy infomercial gig, and he's been bad before then, but yeah, if Adam Rose goes right back down to NXT, that would most likely be the best thing for him, because he's not going to be anybody on the roster right now. And it's sad. Would you want to see Solomon Crow back on NXT? Why, yes, I would. I am kind of disappointed they took him off since he debuted that hacker gimmick. I saw it once, and I thought it was interesting. Would it work on the main roster? No. It's kind of too out there. Although I would like to see it at least once, just to see how it would be received. But yeah, I think Solomon Crow is a great talent, and the fact that he's not on NXT kind of bothers me, but I think he'll be back on soon. I heard that he was trending. A campaign was started on Twitter to get him back on NXT. And I hope Triple H saw that, and I hope he responds to it. I want to see this guy do some things, whether it's in a tag team or singles, whatever. So yeah, I would love to see Solomon Crow back on NXT. What if Cena started doing moonsaults and flips? Funny thing is, he's kind of doing that with the Cena Can Rana, or the Cena Can't Rana. I wouldn't prefer it, because that would most likely damage his reputation, because it would just come off like he's working way too hard just to entertain us, and it would make him seem desperate. So I would prefer that he doesn't do that. Stick to being a powerhouse, alright? Wow. Thoughts on Brock Lesnar versus John Cena at Extreme Rules 2012? Well, if you want to know it, go watch my review. No, I'm not going to do that to you. Really good match. well, I'll say a great match actually. Wasn't a fan of who won, but definitely one of Cena's best matches. I'll give him that at least. I wouldn't say that it was better than the SummerSlam match. I mean, somebody might say in terms of match quality it was better, but for me personally, I really enjoyed Lesnar tearing down Cena at SummerSlam 2014. That is something that I will always remember and go, dang, that actually happened. Although Extreme Rules was definitely, like I said, you could argue the better quality match. Personal preference, I would prefer Lesnar and Cena. How about that? If you can bring any top wrestler from the 70s to this modern day era, which wrestler or wrestlers would you bring? I guess Bruno. Bruno Sammartino held the championship for 8 straight years, and he was a great athlete. If I had to choose one more, Andre, maybe a Bob Backlund, or excuse me, a Mr. Bob Backlund. Mr. Bob Backlund. I don't know. I guess those 3 would do for now. So, Bob Backlund, Andre the Giant, and Bruno Sammartino. How about that? What did you think of Batista's current run in 2014? You know what? I thought it was actually done very well. In hindsight, you brought Batista in, you gave him this massive heat by being the guy to win a Royal Rumble that didn't involve Daniel Bryan, so the crowd instantly turned on him, and instead of pushing him as like a babyface, no, they turned him heel. They had him be an obstacle for Daniel Bryan to get that championship, and he worked out very well. I thought he was actually one of the best booked characters on TV, the more I think about it, and I guess I have to be that guy to say sorry, because I was not happy earlier this year with Batista coming back, and how can I be? You know, it's easy for people to say, see, wrestling fans were out of line back then because of what happened. But in the moment, nobody could say that. So I hate those people that try to get on their high horse. See, you shouldn't have acted like that. How do you like it now? Daniel Bryan got hurt. You could not have predicted that Daniel Bryan would get hurt. You could not have predicted that Batista would be booked the way he has been booked. So it's easy for people to get on their high horse and say, see, you wrestling fans don't know much. Just shut up, okay? Batista, at the end of the day, was booked very well. And if he comes back and gets a similar booking, I would love it. I would love for him to come back. Babyface or heel. So to answer your question, yes, I have been very pleased with it. I would say it's better than his run from 2007 to about 2009, early 2009. Because his heel turn later on that year would be one of his best runs as well. I guess that's good. It's kind of sad that Batista had to get that injury in 2006 because ever since that injury, his career has plummeted. I don't think he ever got back to that level. How about that? I won't say his career has plummeted. Definitely not. Sorry about that. Scratch that out. But his career never got back to that level. How about that? I'll say that. Moving on. Your thoughts on Bully Ray leaving TNA. Guys, when are we just going to admit that TNA is not a good company? It's going out of business. When do we say that it's done? When it's done? Is that where we are? Oh, we won't say it's done until it actually is done. Bully Ray was the guy they put the most stock in. He was going to be in their Hall of Fame at Bound for Glory, and he's gone. They gave him this Dixie Carter angle that started earlier this year. He was their world champion. He was the leader of the Aces and Eights. You would think that the one guy they would want to keep is Bully Ray. They would fight to keep is Bully Ray. I said the same thing about AJ Styles, but if Bully Ray is gone, if they can't even keep Bully Ray, the one guy they put the most stock in, not Jeff Hardy, not Hulk Hogan. They lost Hulk Hogan too. They lost Sting. This year, TNA has lost all the guys they spent the most time putting all their stock in. And people still want to tell me TNA is not going out of business? Really? I guess even when TNA is dead and buried, people are still going to say, hey, it might come back one day. Watch! Watch! But just to answer your question, bro, this is a bigger sign that TNA is a sinking ship, or at this point, it's already sunken. We're just waiting for the confirmation. So yeah, Bully Ray, he needs to get out of there anyways. I think he would be better off working somewhere else, whether it's WWE or wherever. That's my thoughts on that. Would you want to see Sarah Del Rey have a match in WWE? I would like to see her on NXT. I mean, she's a trainer, right? Make a storyline out of her. I would love to see her wrestle. I would love to see Sarah Del Rey versus Charlotte Flair or Natalya or somebody, because she's a great talent. I still can't understand why they brought her in just to be a trainer. Well, she's an indie person, and obviously just being an indie person at this point in time shouldn't be a factor in determining if you're going to fail or not, because two of the top indie stars, Bryan Danielson, Daniel Bryan, and CM Punk, made it to the top of WWE and became one of their biggest attractions. So the fact that, you know what? That argument should tell you that you should be pushing her on the main roster, because obviously indie guys do great stuff for you, WWE. Just saying. So yes, I would like to see her wrestle. Do you think Jessica Havoc is a joke? Who's Jessica Havoc? Wait. Isn't that new knockout coming to... Guys, I don't know. I don't watch TNA, okay? I wouldn't be able to tell you. I haven't seen a Jessica Havoc match. Maybe she's a joke? Can you guys tell me down below in the comment section if she's a joke? I have no idea. So, I can't even bother to answer that question. How did you react when Michael Jackson died in 2009? Guys, I'm a big Michael Jackson fan. Okay, I listened to him when I was a kid. I have videotapes of me singing Michael Jackson songs as a 3-year-old. It's hilarious. I'm not gonna post it on YouTube, although it would get 1 million views. But anyways, yeah, it was sad. And when you listen, or not listen, but read or hear, or however you receive the information on how he died, it's and he was going to have a great concert. If you saw the This Is It movie, you watch it, and then you go, oh my god, this is awesome. I can't wait to see... Wait! He's dead! Damn it! You know? So, it's sad that the world lost a great performer in Michael Jackson. And I don't ever think there will be someone better than him or be able to match his status. He's a legend in the music industry. And with that, guys, I think we're going to... Wait, not yet. I'll do one more. I still got time. What was Del Rio's WWE career, in your opinion? Was it an epic fail, or was it a success? Well, you know what? Think about it. He was a 4-time world champion. He beat John Cena. He beat Big Show. He beat Sheamus. Did he? I don't think he did. I'll take that back. He beat Ziggler. He beat Daniel Bryan. He beat CM Punk. Wait, I'll take that back too. He beat some of WWE's top names. I should stop naming people before I make a ass out of myself. But he's a 4-time world champion. He won the Royal Rumble. He beat top names in the WWE. For anybody to say Del Rio had a bad career in WWE, you're an idiot. Okay? He had a great career. He had a career that many people would kill for. Like me. So, no bitching about WWE mistreating Del Rio, because if anything, he should kiss the floor that WWE gave him to actually get over. Although they were racist to him in the end, but he can't really say they treated him wrong. But yeah, guys, that's my Q&A for this week. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys next week. Your boy, Dalyxman, signing off.